Hey, do you know where Petty would be? Mr. Pettigrew?
Can I see Miss Greenwood?
Miss A was gonna be surprised. No, Miss A was gonna be surprised.
Can I go myself? Okay, thank you.
Right.
Hey Kelly, all the teachers are in a meeting right now. All the teachers are in a meeting. I'm about to walk in on a meeting. Oh, this is terrifying.
Okay.
She knows.
Oh my gosh.
She knows.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. I can't do it.
Hello, Miss Sawyer.
I'm Parker.
Hey, Miss Sable. Hey, Miss Sable.
Man, I remember this place. Has not changed.
Miss York.
I need you to say that way, please.
Coach Green. What's up? I have a letter for you. Okay. Dear Coach Green.
Bet you're wrong. There's about a 99.9% chance you're wrong. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Mr. Hosie?
How are you, brother?
I'm good. Oh, dang.
Don't make me cry in front of class.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
a real tearjerker.
Yeah, I bet.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Dear Mr. Hosie, thank you so much for easily being my favorite teacher I've ever had at Lakeside. You have consistently taught a subject or subjects that are not easy to understand, yet made them come naturally to many students, including myself. I have never been good at math, yet my grades in your classes say otherwise. Your teaching style, although not traditional, consistently makes even the worst of math students great and unlocks hidden potential. I remember being so intimidated during my first day, and little did I know how quickly you would make that feeling go away. Instantly, it was on. You made your class feel like a game, and it came so naturally to me.
Oh my gosh.
And start having that conversation.
Can I crash the party real quick? Miss Broton, I have a note for you. I have a note for you, okay?
Okay.
So one of my most vivid memories as a kid was my first day of kindergarten. I can remember coming into class being very nervous and scared because of the new challenges that were set before me. As a kid, you don't realize the importance of an environment around you, but as you get older, you begin to understand how crucial it is for a child's health and ability to learn. Luckily for me, I got placed into the best environment at Lakeside School District.
Dear Mr. Taylor, I had you my junior year for math when it was your first year teaching at Lakeside. At the time, I didn't know the difference you were going to make in my life. Not only were you an amazing teacher, but you were my biggest supporter. I don't have you my senior year, but you were the most impactful for my decision for the future. Unlike most seniors, I didn't know where I wanted to go to college, but you were always there to listen to my options and tell me it was okay that I didn't make a decision right away. It may have been just small conversations to you, but it was a big impact on my future plan for my life.
Dear Miss Sawyer, throughout all the hard times in either life or education, I always remember not looking forward to coming to class for speeches or writing essays. However, after I got to understand and connect with you in class, I felt how much you truly care for all your students and want to witness us succeed. After failing the 8th grade, I felt uneasy in being in your class, but being in your class allowed me to not only improve myself as a person, but also as a student, as you helped me come out of my shell and helped me meet some of the most interesting people who feel like brothers now.
Well, how's it going?
Oh, it's wonderful. Oh.
Well, I brought you a letter that I'm here to read for you.
Oh, wait.
Take some of your time.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. I've always known the day would come where I'd write and deliver this message to you since I left your room almost a decade ago. But the day has always struck fear in me. Maybe it was the fact that I haven't seen you since all those years ago, or the fact that many innocent eyes may be intently watching me.
Okay, I'm like shaking. Okay, dear Miss Rottinghouse, I remember my very first day of school and I was overjoyed to have you as a teacher since we both had blonde hair. Being in your classroom always made me feel safe and welcomed as a 6-year-old girl. You made everyone feel loved and known, which impacted my entire life. As I got older, you continued to be involved in my life, from watching my ballet performances to inspiring me to act like Christ. You truly have been a blessing to not only me, but my whole family.
When I thought about who I wanted to write to, your name came to mind as the person who had the greatest impact on my school career. Although it has been many years since I was a student in your class, I still remember it very fondly. I recall walking into your classroom scared on the first day as a second grader in a new building, and how you welcomed me and all of my classmates with open arms. You made second grade in school enjoyable every day. Your caring and loving nature helped me grow into the person I am today. I remember when I struggled with writing because my handwriting was so poor, and you never hesitated to help me. You took the time to support me in improving my writing skills, which were lacking at the time. Now my writing has excelled, and I would like to thank you for that.
Dear Miss Self, composing a letter to thank you seems impossible, but here's my best shot. One morning, I was in your 5th grade GT class working on a project, and I remember making some comment about the messiness of my hair, as I often did. I was an 11-year-old living in a world that I'm not sure was quite ready for her, as people often showed me. But in this moment, you looked me in my eyes and said, "Penny, promise me you'll never change." What at the time seemed like an offhanded comment is something that has never left me. In addition to that, you and Miss Disney were the first people to give me a camera and editing software and ask me to tell people's stories. While I believe I've improved greatly since the stolen lunchbox, the mission has stayed the same. Through my 4 years of high school, this is what I found my true passion in, and I plan to continue this by pursuing sports production after college.
Dear Coach Haynes, thank you for everything you've done in my life, especially these last couple of years. Back in 2020, I lost my grandpa to COVID, and I'm so thankful that you were in my life because even though we weren't actually blood related, you were like a grandpa to me, and me and Anna always called you our school grandpa. And being able to have someone who was a lot wiser than me, felt like I could ask anything, was very impactful and helpful in my life. One of the things I found joy in during that time was running cross country and track with the team. I was never the fastest on the team, but you never gave up on me and continued to push me to be my best, and you still do. Without you, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, and you are definitely a coach that I'm going to remember and a role model I will remember the rest of my life.
You might not have taught me how to identify trigonometric identities or how to properly format an essay, nor have you taught me how to use citations for evidence or how to shade properly on a piece of art. But from both of you, I have learned things that I am unlikely to find in any other place in the world. You have taught me hard work, commitment behind my actions in order to bring myself and those around me satisfaction and pride. You have taught me how to lead, when to teach, and when to listen.
I'd like to thank you for all you've done. You taught me how to read and write. Taught me how to respect others. Taught me how to stand up to bullies. Hang on. That.
And how to be positive.
With others.
And respect.
And respect others. And respect others.
Okay. Dear Ms. Vermeter, I'm writing this letter to tell you how much you have impacted my life. I could tell you all anything, no matter what it was, and you always listened. Back in the 9th grade, I took a look at my schedule and you were on there for English 9 and oral comm. I was scared because I didn't know what oral comm was. But towards the end, I realized that I could tell you anything and you were going to be my favorite teacher. My 10th grade year, I saw your name for English 10 and I was super happy. But even though it was rough for me, you were always there for me no matter what.
You gave me space to be myself, to laugh, and to talk about life when I needed someone to listen. And somehow, you were always that person. Whether I was stressed about school, about college, or just needed somewhere quiet to get some work done, which didn't happen very often, but is always still an option. I would even tell you things on sticky notes when I wouldn't want to say them out loud. I've changed my mind so many times about what I want to do in life, but through it all, you've been there. You've supported me, encouraged me, and reminded me that it's okay not to have it all figured out. You've helped me believe in myself when I didn't always feel like I could.
Even on the hardest days, you somehow made it easier. You have a special way of turning difficult moments into ones filled with positivity and laughter, reminding me that tennis is not about the wins and the losses, but about the experience itself. I think that's the most important lesson I learned from you. Like life, tennis is not always about perfection. It's about learning, pushing yourself, and most importantly, having fun.
When I walked into your classroom on the first day of sophomore year, I thought I had just signed up for an easy and fun class that I'd probably take just once, but that wasn't the case at all. Little did I know that by my senior year, I'd be spending a minimum of 2 hours in here a day, and sometimes 6. This classroom quickly became a place where I felt safe and seen. Not only that, but this room became a place where I found my love for broadcasting. For the past 3 years, you've been someone I can tell absolutely anything to. From school things to just everyday highs and lows, I could come to you about anything and you would listen to me for however long it would take. You've also truly been the best teacher. You were always open to my video ideas, even if I wasn't always open to yours. You were always there to watch my work and give me advice to make it better, and you were always sitting right next to me on those long editing days where it felt like the video would never fully come together. But they always did, and a huge part of that is thanks to your constant support and encouragement.
I know for parents, dropping off their 6-year-old kid for 8 hours a day can't be easy, but whenever their child has a teacher like you, it makes the process a lot easier. I don't remember every detail or memory from your class, but I do remember how comfortable and loved you made a scared and nervous child feel. Thank you for everything you've done for my life and for the thousands and thousands of other kids who are lucky enough to say, Miss Broton was my teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hey, it was because of you.
No, it's not. It's
Well, you started it though.
Well, thank you.
As a student, you're the kind of teacher that every child needs. You care about your students and you go out of your way to make a relationship with them. I remember being sick for weeks at a time last year, but I always knew that you were waiting for me in the hallway to give me a handshake and ask me where I was. I always dreaded coming back to school, but you were there to make it a little better. Not only was your classroom a great place for learning, but it was a great place for me to feel confident in myself.
Miss R, you saw something in me that I felt nobody saw, and you pushed me to be my best every day. Even though we may have bickered, or you had to split me and Drew up, or make me sit at your desk with you and do my assignments, words will never be able to describe how thankful I am for you. You always allowed me to be my wild self, even that it involved me getting a noise complaint from Miss McInville. So thank you for being my person, being in my corner, and allowing me to vent every day about everything on the way to 4th period. From the day we met in 9th grade, I have no doubt in my mind you would be the one to receive my impact letter. Thank you for everything.
I love you.
I love you too, Miss Sawyer.
Probably the only person I have to stand on my tippy toes to hug. Thank you. I have to have one more.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
Your character has always remained ingrained in my mind. You stayed as a beacon of warmth, authenticity, and unwavering care. In every smile, every gentle word, and every shared moment of laughter, you demonstrated that what it truly means to be a mentor and a friend. Your interest in my little triumphs and struggles made me feel irreplaceable during a time where the definition of my success and happiness revolved around my performance in school. To me, you stand as the living example of kindness. You taught me that a compassionate heart can illuminate even the darkest days, and that the simplest acts of care alter the course of a life. Your belief in me was the call to embrace my potential, my curiosity, and my willingness to live fully. And that, more than any fact or figure, remains the most enduring gift of all.
Even years after I aged out of your class, you helped me with my ACT score, throwing away your free time to help any and every student. You would come in early to tutor and stay late to let us practice. To this day, you still stop me in the hallway to ask how I'm doing, unlike any other teacher. Thank you for 2 great years of teaching, followed by many of missing it. Your class will always be my favorite, and I hope you never lose the passion you have for helping others.
Thank you, brother.
This is for
We're
you.
gonna end class on that. We'll pick up Monday. You guys can finish.
You like make me feel like a special.
You make me feel special, Cameron. It was so fun having you in class and knowing you.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to grow at school while still having so much fun. I will never forget the memories I made in your class.
I will never forget you. You're my girl that had the bow in her hair. So sweet. You were so kind to every kid. I will never forget you. You made my whole day. You made my whole year. Thank you, Carly.
You can keep my note.
Oh yes, please let me keep that. Oh, best day ever.
So much.
Thank you, Tyler. Oh my gosh.
I love you, Miss Label.
I love you too. Oh.
I love you.
I love you. I hope you do great things.
I love you.
I love you too. I really do.
You know, I've been doing that without you noticing.
Aw.
I've been doing it without you noticing.
Well, you did really well on your writing.
And I read it to you.
You did. You read and...
You're one of a kind, and I respect what you do and the attitude that you bring to everything. Thank you for being awesome. Of course. I'll forever cherish and carry everything I learned in here in East. Thank you.
Girl, I learned more just as much from you as you did from me. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm gonna miss you so much, but I'm so excited of what you're gonna do.
Your dedication to your students and your ability to sculpt passion for science is what makes you unforgettable. I, along with each of your students, have been changed for the better, and I'm unfathomably fortunate to have crossed paths with you. Thank you, Miss Cox, for everything.
Thank you, Jack.
I'm proud of you, man. I love you.
I can say without a doubt that you caring about my life and who I was changed me. Thank you for reminding 11-year-old me that she was fine the way she was despite what other people were telling her. Thank you.
You're gonna be great. I love you.
I love you too, Ryan. Thank you for so sweet.
I will always remember this class and everything I learned. I'm sad to know it's coming to an end, but I truly will never be able to thank you enough for how you've poured into me.
Oh my gosh, I was like, why are you sketchy today? I'm so proud of you.
Thank you for being such a breath of fresh air, and thank you for making life more fun. Love you.
Thank you so much. I love you. I love you.
Thank you. Without you and your family, I don't think who I am today, and even though I will be leaving Lakeside and entering adulthood, I will always consider myself a positive polka dot. I love you so much.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you. You will always have a special place in my heart, sweet girl.
I have been changed for good.
Thank you, Addison. I love it. I'm so proud of you.